a story time video for y'all. My first story time video. This story time is about the time when I was in middle school. Okay, so basically this is the time where I got in trouble for the first time. I was in 7th grade. I got caught by the principal of the school. If you want to hear more about this, then keep watching. So basically, in middle school, my #1 crush, like everyone who went to middle school with me knows who this person is, but whatever. He's not relevant in the story, but like I got in trouble basically because I was talking shit about him. That's very logical to talk shit about the person you like. So basically I was in science class and I don't remember what my crush did, but I remember I was mad. Girl, I was mad. I don't know, I don't remember why, but I just remember being so mad. I remember what he did, I really don't, but I remember feeling furious at him. So your girl right here decided to pass notes. I don't know if principals do this at every school, but like I remember that at my middle school, our principal will like go into the classroom sometimes, like at least once a week, stay in the classroom for like a little while, check if the professor is doing what he's supposed to do, checking if the students are doing what they're supposed to do. So basically, while your girl right here was passing notes, the principal, we're gonna name her Lucia. We're gonna name her Lucia. So basically, Miss Lucia, she decided to come into the classroom and she saw me passing notes. And I remember looking at her straight in the eyes. I felt that I was not about to die. I was already dead. I was like, I'm dead. She's gonna call my parents. And my parents are very, very, very aggressive because they expect that their children behave like angels, expect them to be perfect. So I already knew that if she called my parents, they were gonna kill me. I remember that I had a note that I was gonna pass to somebody else. And I had it in my hand. She already saw me pass the note that I had in my hand before to the kid in front of me, but like I had another one for somebody else. So before I could even do anything with it, I put it in my backpack. Like, girl, I remember my hand hurting because it was like I hit my hand with the table. She saw me, and Miss Sophia, the principal, she walks up to me and she has her arms like this and she looks at me and she says, Michelle, what did you put in your backpack? What do you have on your hand? And I look at her and I say, nothing. I denied everything that she was accusing me of, but at the end I couldn't lie anymore. I started shaking. She caught me in the lie. She caught me and I told her what happened. I was saying some nasty shit about this kid. I tell her to keep it to herself and she tells me to step out of the classroom. I'm sorry again if you see the lighting or the camera angle different, but my battery died again. I don't know what it's happening to the battery, but yeah. She told me to step out of the classroom. I was scared of my life. I was the angel. So getting in trouble that day was a big deal for me because it was my first time. I remember the moment I stepped out of the classroom, I started to cry. I remember because of my medical condition, I started to feel out of breath and I knew that. So I thought that it was a good idea, exaggerated, so she could let me go back into the classroom and not call my parents. That's what I did. She just looked at me. She didn't say anything because she knew what I was doing. Miss Sophia is a very smart woman and she knew what I was doing. I realized that it wasn't working, so I told her that I need to use the bathroom, that I was starting to get scared about my own life. I thought that the shortness of breath that I was faking was gonna turn into a real life situation. So I was scared and I asked her if I could use the bathroom. And she just looked at me and she told me, after you and I have a conversation at my office. And you could imagine little Michelle scared of her life. I followed her to her office and I took responsibility of my own actions. With all my crying, my face was red. I looked like a huge mess. She looked at me and she told me, Michelle, you've been one of our greatest students at our school. It is very unfortunate that you did this. Now you lost my trust and you've lost the school trust. Yeah, I told her that I knew that I did was wrong. I told her that I understood that my actions weren't the appropriate for a classroom and that I wouldn't do it ever again. She told me to dry my face. She gave me tissues. She told me to go to the bathroom, that I was allowed to go to the bathroom and like to go to the water fountain and calm down and then go back to the classroom. After that, I don't know what she did. I don't know if she called my parents. Until this day, I still feel horrible about what I did. It wasn't that big of a deal. We were in middle school. Why would I get mad? I do regret doing what I did. And I regret being called by my teacher. And if I wanted to talk shit about someone, I could have done it outside the classroom. That was the #1 mistake that I did. She cared for me. And like, I know that after, when time passed, we were on good terms again. I didn't like seeing Miss Sophia that mad. Like, that was the first and only time that I ever got in trouble at any school that I've been to. So yeah, when I went back into the classroom, you know what I did? I sat down and I told everyone that knew what was happening, that I responded to Miss Sophia and that I was being all bitchy with her and that I stood up for myself and that I denied everything and that she believed me, which is not true. It's not true. I cried like a little bitch. This is the end of my story and I hope you guys like it, and if you like it, don't forget to like the video down there and to subscribe so you guys can be part of this growing family, which I am proud to call our family.